from the first day I was in school, I was just, I went home and I was like, I'm ready to go back to school. This is fun. I've loved it. I've grown so much.
At first I chose Malin because I wasn't exactly sure what direction I wanted to go, so I started just getting my basics, and then it was a good school because it was close, and then it just led into human services and led into this. So.
It's been a great experience. I was a transfer student from Caldwell, and I found Malin very beneficial, and I've had family who go here and have a lot of friends here, so it's a good place.
What I love about Malin Community College is the fact that the students and the teachers get along so well, and that the teachers are so willing to help the students succeed. I appreciate the fact that everything here is like a home atmosphere instead of just being at an institution where you're just another number.
Again, just the experience, having kind of the practice of being in class and having the schedules and the homework, and even though it's a community college, you still have the same types of responsibilities you have at a four-year school. So developing good habits and trying to figure the whole thing out before you're at a four-year school is really helpful. It's just been huge.
Great people, great programs to look into it. I mean, it's not expensive, it's close to home. So
it was a good step to come here because it really threw me into the scene of college without being overwhelming. The transfer process was very smooth. I transferred over after I got my associate in arts. I entered as a junior with all of my core requirements completed.
I really didn't know what I wanted to do through middle school or high school. It was a good experience there at Malin. The teachers, every teacher that I had was very good, very professional, willing to help. I mean, they'd stay after class. I know some of them, like with math, you could go to the math lab and get help.
And every college experience is important. It helps shape you into the person you're meant to be for the rest of your life, and Malin has helped shape me.
Come on, it's made such a difference for me. Positive difference for me and my family. It sparked my confidence. It's what it's done. It's given me the confidence to know I've done this, and break it down. Okay, I've done this 2 years, 2 more years. Okay, let's do that because I've completed this, and it's absolutely given me the confidence to go on with it. I feel like there was always a little spark there, a little kindle, and this has helped ignite it.
Malin is wonderful as far as your credits transferring, and you can start here, but you can go anywhere. And that's, to me, that was the biggest thing for me at Malin. It just provided me an opportunity to go, a start, and then to go where I wanted to go with it.
I'd say go for it because Malin provides, a lot of people think, oh, you have to go to Paul Mitchell or you have to go to some big cosmetology school, and you don't. You get this exact same education at Malin. And, they truly, truly, truly prepare you for your tests, and that decides whether you're a cosmetologist or not. So it's definitely worth it. And being a mom, like I can say, again, that it's a mom-friendly program, and to me that was like the biggest thing, whether I did it or not. I had my other degree that, I didn't really want to do because I was staying home with my kids, but, the program really, really worked with me, and it was great.
It was definitely worthwhile to hang in there and just keep going on the days that are rough. Just hang in there. And I mean, look at us. We graduated from Malin, and we had the same education as everyone else, and we own our own salon.
When I come out of I was awarded the state, and when I come out of the foster system, I had got my GED while I was there at AB Tech, and then I just decided to think that I was ready to start a degree. That was in 2000. I took 2 semesters and wasn't doing well, so I actually took a 9-year break in between coming back, and did the testing with Doug DeVar and found out that human services was a perfect fit for me. So that's what I did, and I loved it. I was looking for jobs, and every job that I wanted to do, you had to have an associate's degree. And so that's when I finally broke down. I was like, it's time to get that degree. So that's what persuaded me to come back, was just the jobs required it. I was older, by that point I had 3 kids, single mom, so it was really scary. I think back to when I first started. Had it not been for Misty and Jackie, I don't know that I could have done it, because they were my support system also here to say, you know what, we understand, but you can do this. Regardless of every circumstance or situation, you can do this. And so that helped with having someone that believed in me and to support me in that way. So I was scared, but having that support, it helped. They had daycare. They have a wonderful daycare that I still say I couldn't have done it without their daycare. They were great. The school system has been wonderful in helping. Sometimes my kids ride 3 different buses a week, depending on whether they're coming home or daycare or grandma's. And at first I wasn't that great at scheduling the time for me to do homework and stuff, but I eventually did learn that, you know, they were at school during the day and that's when I did work, and to balance it so they would still have time with me when they come home. You know, it was just their time, and, you know, even if it was 3 or 4 hours in the evenings, and then when they went to bed, I did homework. They've always been very supportive of it. They weren't affected by it as I was. There was times that I was upset. I missed my kids. I, wanted to be with them. I'd stayed home this whole time with my children. So it was a big, huge adjustment for me more than them. But they have supported me so much. And I asked them before I started my bachelor's degree, I said, do you care if I do this again? Because it's not only me, it's them. And I explained to them, it's night school, means mom won't be here 2 nights a week. Do you guys mind if I do this? And they, of course, said no. And then the best moment was when I got my degree in the mail about a week before Christmas, and my middle daughter, Monica, she's 9, and she was looking at it and she said, how do I get one of those? And so that was, for me, that was the greatest moment, that at 9, that she was seeing me do that. And it was that important to her. And she was just so excited, and she wants one of those. And now, and all through this whole time, the girls have seemed to do better. They made AB honor roll. And then seeing that degree, I know that my girls will go on and they're not going to quit school, and that they have seen that mom has fought and struggled, and that they see that mom's had 3 kids and all this stuff has happened, but she's still done it. And it's an inspiration to them that when they look back, even when they think that things are too hard, that they'll keep trying. So for me, that was the greatest moment.
Being at Mayland has been very good for me. Being homeschooled, I was kind of a loner for most of my young life, and being able to come to a school like this where everybody is friendly, you can walk up to anybody and ask them how they're doing. It's really helped me to just become alive and talk to people. After being at a 4-year university, people seem busy and rushed all the time. They've got to go 10 minutes across campus to get to their next class, where here at Mayland, things are laid back in a good way. You can get from one class to the other within 5 minutes, and chances are you'll meet somebody in the hall you know. And it's just a good experience all the way around.
I am currently studying an Associate of Arts transfer degree. My plan is to transfer fall of 2013 to Appalachian State University. I will be a Communication Studies major with a minor in English, and from there I would like to transfer to their graduate program and study English and become an English instructor at the community college level. I love the atmosphere of the community college. I like being able to work more closely with students. I like getting to know them on a one-on-one level. I was in high school at the time. I was being homeschooled, and I knew that I wanted to go to college, and Mayland had a great dual program, so I started with the dual program. For a while I went and transferred to Gardner-Webb. It wasn't a good fit for me personally, and I came back to finish my degree here before I transferred. I feel like Mayland has really prepared me for courses in other universities, and they've really helped me financially as well. It's a lot cheaper here than to go straight to a university. I am the Queens for College scholarship recipient, and it is a scholarship based on financial aid and academic merit, and it's a really cool scholarship because the students actually support it, and I'm very thankful for it, and it really has helped me. I got a special packet when I started Mayland from the admissions administrative, Jackie Wimple, and I went through the list and I pulled up the Mayland website, and I went through and made a list of each scholarship that I might be eligible for, and Queens for Scholarship was one of them, and I was particularly fond of that one because it's an essay scholarship, and I had a lot of fun actually filling that out because they asked for creative answers. Mayland offers a lot of different projects. I was a member of the Circle K International for a long time, and I really enjoyed that. We got to do a lot of events for both the community and for the students here. We had fundraisers at Spring Fling. I love the spring and fall flings. And we did a pie contest. Students paid $1 and they got to pie their teachers or other students or just their buddies, and then the money went to charity. I love being a part of the Mayland atmosphere. You don't have to necessarily join a club to fit in here. You can just go and find a little clique, a little study group, and if you're an English person like me, there are a lot of people here who do English stuff outside of the classroom. Miss Hardy has discussions all the time. A couple weeks back I went to a literary discussion of the Hunger Games at the YMCA in Avery, and I absolutely love that. She encourages her students to get active in all kinds of extracurricular activities, not just in the classroom. I love the community college setting because you do get to know a diverse group of people. In my classroom, I have people as young as 15, 16 years old, all the way on up to 70, 80 years old. And I really like that because you get the opportunity to understand the world from a different person's point of view. And you also get to hear their stories. I know people who have come here and they're working as an EMT, or they're working part-time as a teacher's assistant, and they want to further their education. So that's really nice. Mayland is for anyone. I did the dual program, so I was doing high school and college. You can go to work and come here. You can already have a good job that you really enjoy and just want to further your education, or you can be someone like me who has just finished high school and is going to transfer somewhere else. Mayland is a great place. It's inexpensive. It's not far. They offer both online and seated classes, so that's always a plus. They have night classes and day classes, so you can really set your schedule. And it's a really warm, friendly atmosphere. Pretty much every teacher I've ever met here is determined to help you. And the students are really friendly as well. You can always find someone to talk to or to help you study.
Nursing school was grueling. It was tough. It was hard. You had to stay focused, but definitely worth all the effort and all the hard work that you put into it to be able to do something that you love. Don't think about it. Just go for it. Great opportunities. If that's what you want to do, pursue it and give it all that you have. The doors will open.
Thank you, Dr. Boyd and your staff, for giving me the opportunity to speak to my fellow graduates today. This day is another step in my journey, a journey I am sure that is like many of yours. When I graduated high school in 1985, my hope was to become a dental assistant. However, I let my fears and insecurities keep me from taking that initial step to begin college right out of school. In the span of 10 years, I got married, had a son, became a single parent, and worked to support my family. I later remarried and had another son who was born with special needs. Having a handicapped child has been the biggest challenge of my life, but also my biggest blessing. Even though he cannot talk to me, his smiles and laughter will brighten even the darkest of days. I was home with Dane through the first 6 years of his life, and then found myself alone and feeling useless once he started school. In some ways, with both kids out of the house, I realized I had lost my identity of 20 years. I had seen my son survive near-death illness, so I felt the need to help others who might be experiencing many of the same feelings I did. This is what led me to Mayland Community College. I started the medical assisting program at Mayland in 2010. Mayland has been a key part of my family's life ever since. My oldest son, Dexter, recently graduated from Mayland's cosmetology program. I am so proud of him and his accomplishments. Many of the nurses and CNAs who have helped me with my son over the years have received their training from Mayland Community College as well. Mayland is definitely in the business of changing lives. My life has changed as I have gotten a renewed sense of self and self-confidence that I had lost over the years. I love the pursuit of learning, and this school has allowed me to become a stronger person. With the support of friends, family, and staff at school, I have been able to maintain my school workload, work a part-time job at a local dental office, which I love, and keep my grades up in order to be on the President's List and a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. I was able to obtain my associate's degree in applied science, receive my certification as a medical assistant, and just a few weeks ago I was accepted in the undergraduate program at East Tennessee State University, where I will work toward my bachelor's degree in allied health. Mayland Community College has helped me reclaim my life. These 2 years have been 2 of the best years of my life. I have met wonderful teachers who have been so supportive and kind to me. Each and every instructor at Mayland has influenced me in a positive way. I thank you for that. I would like to mention a couple of instructors who influenced me the most. Miss Lynn McKinney, my English instructor, was truly amazing. Miss McKinney's English classes were very difficult, but I feel as though she urged every student to do the very best work possible and at the same time provide encouragement and motivation. Her end of semester formal presentation was nerve-wracking as she sat with her stopwatch timing each of us. If that is not motivation, I don't know what is. Little did I know then that she was preparing me for moments like this one. Mr. Clayton Harpold was my biology instructor at Mayland. This course may have been the hardest course taken my 2 years here, but his desire to see all of us succeed got us through. Over the course of the semester, I watched as he personally took time, even outside of class, to assist every single student. He was kind and respectful to each of us and made us feel as though we could succeed. He encouraged me to go as far as my potential could take me. Thank you, Mr. Harpold. You are an inspiration to all of us. To all my instructors, I say thank you again. Last, the ladies who I've spent the past 2 years in the medical assisting program with have become some of my dearest friends. I am sure that I can speak for all of us in saying that the support and encouragement given by everyone on our team pulled us through a very tough couple of years of demanding coursework. We have become a family. We have cried and we have laughed uncontrollably. Oh, the fun we have had. And now it has come to an end. I look out at all the young faces and I want to say to you, dream beyond your imagination and then make every one of those dreams come true. You can make it happen. Use your education to go as far as you can and then go even farther. I may have started pursuing my dreams a little later in life, but I will get there. I want to share a few words from a song that I feel has an inspiring message for us all. I want to leave my footprints on the sands of time. Know there was something that I left behind. When I leave this world, I leave no regrets. Leave something to remember so they won't forget I was here. I lived, I loved, I did. I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I want to say I lived each day until I die, and know that I meant something in somebody's life. The hearts that I touch will be the proof that I leave, that I made a difference this world will see. I was here. I just want them to know that I gave my all. I did my best, brought someone some happiness, left this world a little better just because I was here. Again, I want to thank everyone at Mainland Community College for giving me the opportunity to speak here today. What an awesome experience it has been. God bless and good luck to all of you. Thank you.